we are going to see about static generation in Next.js. Static generation in Next.js is a process of pre-rendering pages at build time. This means that HTML pages are generated for each route in your application during the build process, and these pre-rendering pages are served to users without needing to generate them on every request. SG is suitable for content that does not change frequently and can be pre-rendered ahead of time. Here's how you can implement static generation in Next.js. Using getStaticProp in your page component, you can export a function called getStaticProp. This function is called at build time and allows you to fetch data to pre-render the page. It returns props that will be passed to a component when it's rendered. Using static path. If your page have dynamic routes, you can also need to export a function called getStaticPath. This function generates all the possible paths of the dynamic routes during the build process. Each path is then pre-rendered using getStaticProps. Revalidation. You can specify revalidation options in getStaticProps to enable incremental static regeneration. This means that Next.js will regenerate the page on each request if the page is static, if the data is stale or expired. This is useful for pages that need to be updated frequently. Now I am going to show you how to implement static generation in Next.js using page component. Inside pages index.js, first I am going to import fetch from node fetch and export async function get static props const res equal to await fetch https json placeholder dot const data equal to await res dot json return props data and then revalidate 60 const homepage. Inside that I want to send the data return I'm going to create unordered list and say that if data is there data dot map item li item dot name and the key was item.id. Next, I want to export default home page. If I save this and if I run, after running this, see I am getting user's name Lennon Graham. Like this I will get the output. The getStaticProp function fetches data from an API and returns it a prop to the home component. The revalidate option is set to 60, which means the page will regenerated every 60 seconds. The home page component enters the fetch data in a list. When you build your Next.js application, Next.js will re-render the home page component using the data fetched from the API, and the generated HTML will be served to users. The page will be regenerated periodically based on revalidate options. Thank you.